So the Aussies leaving one of the famous dressing rooms, a famous ground, hosted league test matches between 1914 and 1986. And this is the first time test football has returned since that time. That's the member stand, and New South Wales, the Australians I should say, coming from the side of the member stand closest to the Brawongle, and the Kiwis housed adjacent to the MA Noble on that end of the member stand. The Australians breaking into a jog as they come out to line up for the national anthems. Not only is it 100 years ago to the day since these two countries first met, it's also the first night test match at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
The talk is now out of the way. Time for action.
Brent Webb it is who kicks off from Leeds to the Sydney Cricket Ground. He kicks off. And 7 receiver. Smith is looking around for Thurston. He finds him. Thurston chips over the top. And they try to... Hang on a moment. This is interesting. It's been batted back into the field of play by a leaping Australian flanker. It was Greg Inglis. He has flown outside the dead ball arena.
They're behind the kicker. And looks as though that he's going to knock this straight over the dead ball line. Oh, that is freakish.
Gasnier is the try scorer.
And he's won the triple jump, then setting it up.
Gasnier is the try scorer. I can't see anything wrong with it. Inglis flies outside the line, but he leaves the in-ball, the in-goal area to do it. That's legal, legal, and legal.
Green light about to be displayed. First points of the night.
And the ball to be played 11 metres out from the line. Smith again, then to Bird, and Bird stands and offers. But by that time, players had got themselves offside. Bird playing it back to Cronulla teammate Gallen. Gasnier, he'll score again, Gasnier. Mark Gasnier gets his second try. Neat work by the Cronulla combo, the Bruce brothers.
Very neat work.
Mason is into the game as Smith comes away to Gallen. Dummy, steps, pushes, shoves, and he gets it over for Australia's third try. Paul Gallen, in his first test match, scores at the Paddington end.
Well, that's the soft one that I was talking about earlier.
And is tackled 7 metres out from the line. Smith then looking again for Thurston, decides to go himself, and he crawls over. And the referee wants to have a look, I guess, for double movement. Was there a hand on Cameron Smith? Had the ball touched the ground, or the arm carrying the ball touched the ground? And did he then have a second dive? Did he have a little wriggle? And I think he may have. Was there a hand still on his foot?
Well, it only needs to be contact, doesn't it, Ray? I don't think there was anyone wrapped around his legs as such. Oh, well, there you go.
He's given a try anyway. So he's deemed that the tackler had lost contact with the attacker. And New Zealand, through Sedamata Sarr, played that ball. And now it's Sonny Bill Williams, and then Mannering. He gets it away to Nightingale. Nightingale, the Dragons winger. He puts a kick back into the middle of the ground. And it's easily cleaned up over here by Greg Inglis. Now he turns it around. First they were going left, now we're going right. Fend, step. And eventually he's put down Inglis by Perrott, together with Jeremy Smith. So New Zealand with a chance. Halatau gets it away. It came off the boot of Hawaii. Up they go. Oh, look at Palau again. Right up above the pack, young Israel. Will play it in centre field. Play back for Dean Halatau. And away for Thomas Lulawai. Then for Williams, and a good ball. Now for Soliola. Soliola, one to beat. Support with him. Steps and scores. Soliola has scored for the Kiwis. Early second half.
And that's exactly what was needed. Down the short side again, Lulawai onto Williams, a little flick. And then too much speed on the outside, defend. Positioning Webb to go towards the post, but he took it himself. And New Zealand finally on the board.
5 metres out from the Australian line. Back now for Lance O'Hire. Puts a kick in. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Billy the Kid. Just outside the 20-metre line.
The Kangaroos need someone to stand up here and make a big play. They've just fallen into a little bit of a slumber at the moment.
Hoffman offloading. Here's Gaznia. Gaznia in and away and then passes. Kick by Slater, marked by Thurston, but it went forward from Gaznia, in my opinion.
And on this occasion, Hoffman was able to get a one-hander around the corner. Now the athleticism takes over. Gaznia bursts into the backfield, couldn't quite position his support.
He'll play the ball 10 metres away from the Australian line. 57 metres on this set of tackles. A little stabbing kick. Centenary can't quite hold it. I think he had a second chance at it, but it beat him both times.
And the decision made, well, it's actually come off Justin Hodges and he's pushed it back onto a New Zealander. But we're coming back for a restart under the posts. It's a good set in defence from Australia. Bang, in again. Brent Kite leading the way. Last tackle now, just 25 out from their own line, kicking from 20.
And it's Hohaya who gets the kick away, but it's going to bounce down on the Australian 40-metre line and come back. And it's been picked up by Centenary, who's been ruled in front of the kicker and offside.
Actually, Centenary might have been nearly onside, but all these other blokes aren't. He comes roaring through and gets it, and his teammates were all offside.
He was onside, sir, yeah. But Nathan Kalis and co weren't.
Just outside the 30-metre line. You people watching live in Victoria, obviously very proud. Oh, good tackle from Mannering on Slater. Grinding it ahead towards the Paddington uprights. Luke floating it. Oh, it's bounced out there for Soliola. Oh, he got the ball to Perrott, but Perrott, it's gone over his fingertips. A certain try gone begging for the Kiwis.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a great opportunity.
29 metres away from the Kiwi line. A spirited second half from the Kiwis. Cross kick by Thurston. Pinpoint accuracy. Hodges for Lau. And Israel, he will score. Oh, they don't do things in half measures.
They're onside. That's not a problem. It is a deliberate kick for his outside chasers, just like the first one of the night landed on the chest and eventually came back from over the dead ball line. This one hit on the chest. It stuck.
So there it is. Try awarded to Australia. But New Zealand, they slid in defence. And here's Gidley now getting a kick in. Now Hodges is after it, but he might be offside. And he loses the ball when trying to ground it. It's now simply academic. Was he onside or not? And it doesn't really matter. It took him half an hour to call held, and now it's back to Hohaya, who floats it out to Sonny Bill, gets it to Nightingale, thrusts the ball back in field, and Slater, he bobs up, he was getting dragged back in the in goal, he's through the pass, now Gallen's going to be put away by the Kiwis.
That's better.
The ball will come wide to him, he gets the ball away, and he'll find the opposition get it, so now he'll get up and chase it, and drag Slater back towards the in goal. He's really put a big effort in tonight, Sonny Bill.
Paul Gallen swept away by Luke. On for Lulaway. Now for Webb. Second man pass. Soliola gets it away for Perrott, and he gets a try, the little fella. He deserves it. Marvellous second half, Sam Perrott. And he gets a try. Good work, Williams. Good work from Soliola again. They've been strong down that right side in the second half.
Well, here we are with 40 seconds from full time. There'll be no more play. Australia lead 28-10. And Sonny Bill Williams, in my opinion, has probably been the best player on the field. Nice try here to finish the game off by the Kiwis. They've shown a little bit of a liking for this right-hand side of the field tonight. Soliola and Perrott haven't always got the passing right, but on this occasion they do, and they're able to muscle their way in.
In fact, Messenger, I'm told, was given another kick on one occasion because of the heckling that was going on when he took the kick. Here's Isaac Luke from the touchline, and the little rabbit converts Perrott's try, taking us to a 28-12 victory. for Australia in the Bundaberg Centenary Test.